Hello there, Burns Post here, but some people call me Mikey too. Today, I want to give my thoughts on Mario Kart World. First things first, look at that amazing character roster. I think Nintendo is going to be more wacky with what characters get in. Like, I thought Goomba was a safe bet, but they got Crab, Bonefish, Piantas, Quattaquax, and who can forget the fucking cow from Moo Moo Meadows. I think this is a great move for the game. In the last game, I had no idea who else they could add in the game because the roster was pretty good and I didn't know what else characters they could use. But Nintendo answered that question by saying anyone can get in. I'm still hoping for my other guesses like a new metal character or different color toads, but even if we don't get those, I'm more than satisfied with this roster so far. We also have costumes too, and I gotta say everyone is dripped out of their mind in this game. I mean, look at this picture of Mario and Luigi or the picture with Peach, Rosalina, and Daisy. They look awesome. After Tour, I was really hoping costumes would come to a console Mario Kart. It feels funner and it adds more to the game, and I also feel like it makes the characters feel more alive, you know? And as for characters I still want to see, and some new guesses I got, I think it would be super cool to see Toadsworth and King Bob-omb, and some new characters I think it would be cool to see is King Womp or just a regular Womp, a Thwomp, an Octo Goomba from Mario Galaxy, Chain Chomp, a Bullet Bill, and Piranha Plant, and maybe even a little Bob-omb too. Again, if you said to me that you wanted these characters before the Direct yesterday, I'd say you're silly, but dude, now anything is possible. The sky is the limit. Speaking of the sky, the road isn't even the limit anymore. The new karts look awesome. I think it's a great idea to make them into boats and snowmobiles too. I can't believe I never thought of that before. It makes sense. I mean, we already had gliders and anti-gravity, so boats and other stuff makes sense too. I feel like the new karts can open the door to new possibilities of tracks and content. Like for example, we could get an entire track that is just water that could transition into road or vice versa. I think there's so many things you can do with this concept, so I hope Nintendo lives up to that. Speaking of tracks, I think the tracks we've seen so far look awesome. The one thing that I'm most excited for is Starview Peak. I love Mario Galaxy and it looks like it's based off the Comet Observatory. It also has Lumas in it, so I'm an instant fan. I'm also excited for Shy Guy Bazaar because if you look at the castle in the background, it looks like it could belong to Daisy. I don't think we've seen Daisy's castle before, so that is super duper cool. I think we could also get one themed around Pauline because Peach also has a track called Peach Stadium. Maybe it's the Crown City one that belongs to Pauline. It's also nice to see Airship Fortress back. I know it was a fan favorite from the 3DS, so I'm super glad to see it return. I'm also excited for Koopa Troopa Beach. I'm a sucker for beach themed tracks, so it's gonna be super cool to see a new one. I'm also excited for the new Bowser's Castle too. Bowser Castles has always been one of my favorite tracks to see in the game, so I'm excited to see how they do it in Mario Kart World. Next thing I'm excited about is the new Knockout mode. I'm glad to see it add some more competitiveness to the game outside of Battle mode. Battle mode is nice and all, but it's nice to see something new. I can totally see a competitive scene get built around this new mode. Speaking of modes, I hope we can get a classic mode where we could play the tracks like how it was in previous Mario Karts. This isn't a necessity to have, but I can totally see myself in the future wanting to play the game how it used to be with the new tracks. Now, for the last positive thing I'm going to talk about before I get into my nitpicks. I'm excited to see that the Mega Mushroom is coming back. I loved it in Mario Kart Wii, and with 24 players, I think it could be more useful in the game to smush even more people. The only other item that I really want to come back that hasn't been in a console game in a while is the Bowser Shell. With 24 players, I can see that causing some massive chaos. And you know what else is massive? That $80 to $90 price tag. Okay, so I have two sides of this for me. On one hand, I think the price makes sense. It's a new gen game that takes more effort and time to make, and plus inflation, I think a price increase makes sense. However, I can see this alienate a lot of people who would want to get a new Mario Kart or a Switch too, but don't want to pay $80 or $90 for a new game. At least in the US, a lot of us have other necessities that keep going up, and to see what a lot of us consider entertainment to take the edge off or help us forget about the real world for a bit also get more expensive, it could be a real deterrent to gaming and a real downer for diehard fans that will get it but will have to spend $80 or $90 on it. And you could say, well, get the bundle then, it's cheaper. But that only comes with the download code of the game. This could just be a me thing, but I like having a physical version of my game. It's nice to hold and see it against the other games on my dresser or shelf. So to see physical games get so expensive, it could be a little disheartening. I think the console price makes sense and is fair, but I hope Nintendo will listen to the people and cut the price of games to $75 or something. But if not, I can see a lot of people skipping out on Mario Kart World and other $80 or $90 games. But hey, what do I know? I just make videos talking about video games, not making them. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for you today. I'm super excited for the Switch 2 and Mario Kart World. June 5th cannot come fast enough. But what do you guys think of Mario Kart World? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe if you are new and ring that bell. Stay safe out there and may the stars shine down upon you. Bye!